everyone, how are we today? Just doing an all signs reading today. We are going to be looking at what's being hidden from you in love. Okay, so we are asking for, in love in general. For a lot of you, this may actually be sort of showing, what's being hidden by somebody. We're looking at love in general. What's sort of being hidden from you, the things you may not be aware of, the things you're sort of not consciously factoring in when it comes to love connections at the moment. And of course, if you don't actually have anyone in mind, we definitely can sort of see some energies that are affecting you behind the scenes as well. Now, I do want to let everyone know, please do leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading. We're super close to drawing that, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel as well. Today I am using the Seeker's lenormand, seeking all that hidden information, as well as the Hidden Truth oracle deck there. You will sort of see me taking timestamps as well. All right, so we're going to start today with Aries. How are we today, Aries? Just looking at the what's being hidden from Aries in love. What's being hidden from Aries in love, please? Okay, pretty straightforward sort of message here, Aries. I do have the whip followed by the book. Okay, so what's being hidden from you is, some tension, some trouble, some drama that I do feel as though this is, part of somebody's story that they may be hiding from you, Aries, that, drama and conflict is part of who they are, part of their story. That they may be hiding, that they are quite troubled or tense about the connection. But we do see the keyhole in this particular book. So it's kind of like, they are kind of a closed off book. They haven't shared this information with you. It seems as though they're unwilling to share this particular sort of information. They may not even be consciously aware that, they're the ones bringing the trouble, or swap it as need to be as well. So you may be feeling as though you are coming from a very troubled story yourself, Aries. But there is some sort of trouble or drama that is sort of under the scenes, behind the scenes. I do feel as though this is mostly focusing on past tensions and fighting and conflicts that are coming through. So that's kind of what's being hidden, that energy of conflict and the way that is a strong sort of part of the story, whether that's for you or yourself or for this person, dealing with conflict. It feels like one of you is a closed book when it comes to conflict. You sort of see tension and trouble and conflict and drama, in a certain way, and you're unwilling to sort of compromise. You're very rigid and solid and with the way that you would deal with those sorts of things. So like I said, flip it as necessary. That may be your energy, it may be somebody else's, but we'll have a look at what the Hidden Truth wants to add in for you there, Aries. Okay, Aries, what's being hidden from Aries in love, please? And one more, please. What's being hidden from Aries in love? Straight away, we're asking for hidden and we're getting hidden straight away. I hid who I really am from you. Okay, so definitely somebody hiding the fact that they are, a troubled person, or they are the sort of person that attracts trouble, that they, bring about a lot of conflict. I'm getting that vibe that it's somebody who, they wherever they go, trouble follows, so to speak. But it's feeling more like, fighting conflict within connections, like, and once again, I'm getting that vibe of not knowing how to deal with conflict and compromise on anything when it comes to conflict, that they're not, they're very rigid when it comes to that. I hid who I really am from you. So I do feel as though they're hiding from you the fact that, they are somebody who, brings conflict wherever they go, so to speak. But they don't actually know how to deal with that in a mature manner. So once again, up to you which side that's coming from there. We also do have I will wait for a sign from you. Okay, so someone there in the past, I feel, is still sort of waiting on you, Aries, to give them some sort of a sign that you are interested in talking to them, following something with them, revealing this truth to them. The book can sometimes talk about new chapters. This person, I do feel as though, they feel as though the story's not over. And they're waiting for a sign from you. So, but there's a bit of conflict involved. So I do feel like I am feeling that this is a different energy, and this is a past energy coming through, and they feel willing to deal with the conflict, and they actually feel willing to compromise and act more maturely when it comes to any conflict that may arise. It is feeling like a totally different energy to that conflict energy. So, when it comes to love and relationships, if I kind of want to ask you, Aries, are you fighting with yourself about something? Are you conflicted within yourself, even about something? Because this energy does feel totally different, and that conflict energy is actually more closely tied to you than this particular energy. This is someone in the background. You may not have spoken to them for a while, that they are waiting for a sign from you. Okay. But also it does sort of pay to add for you, Aries, that, this also can talk about, you yourself, waiting for a sign from the universe as well. So, put your feelers out there and ask, for help if you do need some extra help at this time in how to deal with these things, because, the universe will send you signs on what to sort of do if you ask, okay? I did upload just yesterday the your next action, so that I feel like that might have some advice for you in that, Aries, as well. All right, but moving on to Taurus. How are we today, Taurus? Just looking today at what is being hidden from you when it comes to love. What is being hidden from Taurus? What's being hidden from Taurus in love, please? Okay, so what's being hidden from you, Taurus? We do have a bit of a straightforward message here, is that there is a relationship that you are connected to somehow, and it's letting you know that that person, that's kind of coming through very strongly as that player vibe, that person that only cares, about their own needs. They're not really, willing to give and take. They are sort of very focused on themselves and their own survival within a connection, and getting what they want. Okay, it is a very, a very clever but tricky energy. And it does let us know here with the ring that this is somebody that you already do have some sort of relationship with. So, whether or not that is, a romantic love connection or just a, platonic love connection, that'll be up to you to decide. But it is that kind of player energy where they take what they want, and then they're out. They are taking more than they're giving, kind of energy. So if you're not currently aware of that, be warned that, there is somebody connected to you, Taurus, who is a bit of a player. All right. For some of you, this may actually, I do sometimes quite find that there's some physical things come through with that fox energy too, to let us know who that might be. So we could be looking at, a silver fox type person, somebody with grey hair. We could also be looking at, especially with this fox energy, we could also be looking at somebody with orange coloured hair, like red coloured hair, like light, not bright red, but lighter coloured, like blondie red. hair is coming through on that today. You know, I do sometimes get that it's, you know, brown with red, but I'm getting the blondie red hair today, and the fact that, you know, there is some sort of connection there already, and it's sort of letting you know that they're kind of hiding this energy from you, that they are, you know, saying what you want to hear. All right, so just be aware of that, Taurus. That they do have a bit of you know, they're focused on themselves. You know, it's fine to be independent and focus on yourself, but I do feel as though that's you're giving more than what this person is, and it's sort of not equal there. And they're kind of hiding that fact by you know, telling you what you want to hear, being very clever with the way they're approaching you. Okay, but it can be a bit of a trickster energy. All right. You know, of course, that could also be talking about the way that you're approaching somebody as well, Taurus. You know, flip and change as necessary. Okay, what's being hidden from Taurus in love, please? What's being hidden from Taurus in love? Okay, Taurus, you were the best thing in my life. We also have, I want to feel, I want to tell you how I feel. Okay, so we do have, you know, that trickster energy. So for some of you, that trickster energy is someone who's actually not, you know, they're being very careful in the way they're approaching you, being very clever in the way they approach you, you know, telling you what you want to hear, but they're not actually telling you how they actually feel. They're not telling you the full depth of feelings. So for some of you, they do, you know, I feel like some of them actually like you more than they're letting on, and they're trying to tell themselves that they're this player energy, and they're trying to just tell themselves what they want to hear, you know, but they do feel as though you're the best thing in their life, that you know, or you may feel that way about them as well. So like I said, sometimes the energy does swap and change. So fit that however it resonates for you personally. As always, more than welcome to check your other placements. Do like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading. Moving on to Gemini. How are we, Gemini? Just looking today at what's being hidden from you in love. What's being hidden from our Geminis in love? Pardon? Okay, so Gemini, someone here is hiding the fact that they've closed something off. They've ended something. They've, you know, closed the book on that, and they're hiding this ending. Okay, because we do have here the book and the coffin. All right, so yeah, the coffin really does. It's that death and rebirth. It's endings of things. You know, endings and new beginnings. You know, I feel as though someone's hiding the fact that that was a part of their story at all. So something that they've ended in the past. You know, it can be a lot of things. I do feel here that, you know, it could be, you know, something like not telling you that in the past they had issues with alcohol or something like that. They've ended that now. It's not no longer a part of you know, their current story, but it's part of who they are and part of their original story, and they're hiding that for some reason from you. Okay, but you know, they are really, I suppose they're just probably just trying to focus on the new beginning aspect of the coffin card, and so they're sort of feeling that you know, it's not important to tell you about you know, it feels like it really does feel like some sort of addiction or something that they've struggled with, something that is a part of their story, that they now have ended that, but it is still important for you to know, so that you can understand who this person is and where they come from. Or I am getting here also that pardon, for some of you, they're telling you about the ending, but they're not telling you um like the why or the how. So things like a past relationship that ended, they're still just hiding part of the story. Um, so it's giving me that vibe of, okay, so when someone says to you, "Oh, my ex was crazy," it should always make you wonder, was your ex really crazy, or was there something you did that made them crazy? So I feel like that's part of what's being hidden here is their role in something that is now ended. So you may know about the thing that has ended, but they're not being very open about taking personal responsibility for their role in that. So in the example of like a past addiction or something like that, they're that would be the sort of situation where they may have told you, "Oh, look, in the past, I struggled with this particular addiction," but they're not telling you the part of the story where that's actually a part of their story, where that's part of who they are, and they're not taking personal responsibility and admitting to you that it's a daily struggle. Like with addictions, especially, even if even if you've stopped that thing, 10 years ago, a lot of the time you still sort of have that urge, and whatnot as well. So then they're kind of leaving part of the story out, I feel. All right. So just be aware of that. It just does feel as though part of the story is being hidden, and it's got to do with something that has ended for them. All right, so Gemini, what's being hidden from Gemini in love, please? Okay, Gemini, I've left you before you could leave me. So there you go. That's the part of the story that's being hidden from some of you. This ending, I left you before you could leave me. So whatever this thing is that they've ended, that they left it because they knew that it was going to, leave them or destroy them in some way, and they left before it could, so to speak. But that doesn't change the fact that when we see this card, it doesn't show the true feelings towards that. It just shows the fear-based ending. Okay, so something has ended because of the fear that it was going to end one way or another, but it doesn't show the factor of, when I do see this card, a lot of the time it does show that they still wanted that. They ended that, but they still wanted that. So even if it's ended, it's still a part of their story, and it was still something that they may have wanted. They may still even want. All right, because I am so attracted to you. Okay, so I do feel that this is kind of separate for you, Gemini. Someone is hiding feelings for you. Someone is actually very attracted to you. This is giving me that secret admirer. It's definitely, it's pulling different energy to that those other ones there. This is someone who is admiring you from afar. They are very attracted to you, and you actually aren't aware of that at this time. All right, so you guys out there got some secret admirers. Very interesting, Gemini. Hopefully we can find out who that person is for you in a future reading. Okay, so moving on to Cancer. How are we today, Cancer? I'm just looking at what's being hidden from you in love. What's being hidden from Cancer in love, please? What's being hidden from Cancer in love? Getting a very specific message here, Cancer. So this may not resonate for all the Cancers out there. We'll wait and see, and we'll have a look at what comes out in the Oracle. I feel as though they're going to be covering a bit more of the collective here. This seems to be quite specific, all right? We do have the Bear as well as the Clouds, okay? And that straight away, it's telling me someone thinks that they are just protecting their own interests, protecting their heart, protecting themselves, um, but they're not realizing they're actually being defensive and putting their guard up too high and not allowing people to get close to them. All right. They think they're doing what's best for them, they're not actually aware that they're taking it just a little bit too far and being overprotective of their heart and whatnot too. Okay, and it's coming from overthinking, anxiety, clouded judgment. Really, they're not really able to tell that they are being too defensive, and that they're I feel like for a lot of you, this is you, Cancer, just being very overprotective of yourself when it comes to love, and you're sort of telling yourself, oh yeah, I'm protecting myself at this time. I'm looking after myself and protecting myself. But what's being hidden from you is that you are going a bit overboard with protecting yourself, and you're actually pushing people away. All right, so it's a fine line. You've got to get back into your power, stand strong in your power. It's fine to protect yourself, but when it gets to the point where you're overthinking the protecting yourself and whatnot, it does actually create further confusion for you, and does push people away a little bit. All right, Cancer. So like I said, that may not resonate for everyone. That is pretty specific, but we'll get some hidden truth messages for you as well. Okay, what's being hidden from Cancer in love, please? Okay, and it's showing us why you're doing that, Cancer. You came closer than anyone. So you let somebody in and they let you down. And you're trying to not repeat that from happening in the future, which is totally understandable. There's a particular person that has put you into this energy of guardedness and not allowing anyone to get in. You came closer than anyone. So that's like you specifically saying that to somebody, that you allowed them to get close to you, and then look what happened. So I'm going to put my walls up, and I'm not going to let anyone else get that close to me. So just be aware that that's being hidden from you at the moment, Cancer. And when you become aware of that, you will sort of be able to back it off just a little bit. It's okay to be, like something I've been thinking a lot lately is, me myself, I am a very emotional person, and it's like, well, do you know what? I would rather be a little bit, I'd rather be honest and open and vulnerable with my feelings, and open about how I feel about people, than regret not letting people in the future. And it's the kind of same deal here. It's like, yes, you run the risk of getting hurt when you are open and vulnerable with people. But 5 years from now, do you want to regret not having the opportunity to have that person in your life, because you've pushed them away from not being open with them? Okay, so just something to keep in mind there, Cancer. I'm so attracted to you, Cancer. So, there is definitely someone in your energy that, they want to get closer to you, okay? It's feeling like a very honest, open energy coming toward you, Cancer. So, open up a little bit more. Let this person in. Sometimes it is a conscious effort to be a little bit more vulnerable with the people that we're closest to, and to take that risk. But I do feel as though whoever that person is, their energy actually feels really nice, Cancer. So I dare say that you would be safe to do so. All right. Now, make sure you leave a comment on one of my videos if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I really appreciate it. But moving on, we'll get to Leo. How are we today, Leo? Just looking today at what's being hidden from you in love. What's being hidden from Leo in love, please? What's being hidden from Leo in love? Got contrasting energies coming through there, Leo. Can I just get clarity for that, please? Clarity. What's being hidden from Leo in love? Clarity, please. Okay. Right. Okay, so like I said, I am getting contrasting energies here. Firstly, I've got the anchor, and then I do have the ship. All right, and that was actually clarified by the masculine. And I did see on the bottom of the deck there the rider. Okay, so the rider and the rider is confirming that ship's energy, whereas that masculine is kind of confirming that anchor energy for me there. So what we're actually seeing here is see this ship. And sorry, I should have holding the cards with separate cards here. That ship and, confirm with that rider energy. Someone's trying to come towards you, Leo, is what I'm that's what's being hidden from you, is that there is someone trying to come towards you in love. Okay, so I feel like this is just energy based at the moment. They're trying to bring that into reality, but your energy is kind of blocking them from being able to actually, take any physical steps towards you at this time. This is someone who is, they're prepared to take a journey with you and start a journey with you, travel the distance, cover the distance to sort of get to you, Leo. For some of you, they may be at a distance. You may be needing to, you may travel to see this person or spend time with this person, but at the moment, it's just in your energy. It's not actually able to come into reality at the moment, because you are over here holding that back, holding that down from being able to come in. It's kind of like you've secured yourself to the bottom of the ocean floor, and you're saying, I'm quite happy here. I'm stuck here. I'm not going anywhere. And this energy is trying to come on in, and because you're so, you're holding it down, so it can't actually get to you. Is the vibe I'm getting there, especially with those clarities. The clarity on the masculine there for the anchor, it's telling us that you're so stuck in reality at this stage. Your reality is that you're a bit stuck in your head, and being very non-emotional about love. All right, so the advice here is that, the advice would be to, get out of your head, get out of your logical brain, and start listening to your heart. Allow that anchor to rise, allow yourself to, not be so fixated on being stable in the one spot when it comes to love. It just feels like you're not open to love at this time. You're not allowing love to come in, so to speak. You're very stuck and rigid in where you are thinking love is, for what love is for you at the moment, Leo. And there's love actually trying to come in for you, but it's you're kind of not even seeing it, because you're, at the bottom of the ocean, just focusing on holding still and not doing anything. But it's kind of stopping it from actually moving and coming towards you. All right, so as soon as you sort of get out of that energy, that ship energy is right there ready to sort of head your way. All right, what's being hidden from Leo with love, please? What's being hidden from Leo with love? Okay, I feel like this is your energy yet again. Okay, so we both know I am not the one for you. So straight away that tells me, Leo, that part of what is holding you down, holding you back from love at the moment is and this is just for love in general. You kind of saying to the world, we all know I'm not the one for love. You feel as though you don't deserve love. All right, so that's a self-worth kind of thing coming through here, that you feel as though you're not the one who's going to get love, who you feel as though you don't deserve love. Those kinds of things are coming through, and that's part of what's holding you back and keeping you stuck at this time. Sometimes I lay awake thinking about you. Okay, so it's holding you up at night. We do see that with that masculine energy. That masculine is the staying up late at night thinking about things. The masculine thinks about a lot of things. They overthink things. It is very closely linked with the clouds card. So it can sort of lead to anxiety and depression, clouded judgment when it comes to overthinking. All right, so I feel as though this is you overthinking the fact that that this self-worth stuff is true, and it's definitely not. So I did just yesterday upload, Leo, the the next actions for you. So I feel as though there may be something for you in that video about actions you can take to get yourself out of that energy, and maybe, you know, focusing on some, you know, positive affirmations, those sorts of things, because, you know, overall the Leo readings have been pretty really, you know, positive lately. So I'm a bit surprised to see that energy coming through for you, Leo, but it is, you know, your energy coming through of you being, you know, a bit beating yourself up kind of vibe, all right? But let me know in the comments if that resonates. You're more than welcome to check your other placements. Do also leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading. And obviously, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel as well. But we'll move over to Virgo. How are we, Virgo? What's being hidden from our Virgos in love? What's being hidden from Virgo in love, please? Okay, so once again, Virgo, I was really hoping for some positive energy for you guys, since I did have, you know, I'm still feeling a bit, you know, sad about the energy we saw the other day for you guys. You know, that it was very confronting, and I don't like, you know, it does sort of leave me with a, you know, I want to give you guys good news and positive news, but, you know, we can't always be positive, I suppose. We do have a bit of a challenging one here today too. What's being hidden from you is some upcoming delays or challenges. What's being hidden from you, and this is that reading we had the other day that I'm talking about. What's being hidden from you is that somebody is a player. All right, somebody is only caring about their own self-interests, and this is probably what these obstacles and delays are, you know, challenges are that are coming up for you there, Virgo. You know, but keeping in mind that that mountain card is every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise, all right? But this fox energy, it is someone who's being a bit trickster energy. They're being quite clever, but also, you know, tricky in the way they're dealing with things, telling you what you want to hear. And it's very much like that player type energy where they are, you know, they're only focused on getting what they want, what, you know, their self-survival, how they can get the best out of their situation, and how they can get what they want out of the situation, and usually not willing to offer very much in return, is that energy I'm getting there, Virgos. So just be aware of that, guys. But we'll have a look here with the hidden truth. Hidden truth for Virgo with love, please. What's being hidden from Virgo in love? Okay, so just confirming that message we just saw with that fox energy. I am not available. Okay, so they're acting as though they're available, but they're actually not. So whatever your goals are when it comes to love, whether you're after, you know, emotional connection, or, you know, a longer term thing, they are not available for that. They may be saying they are, but they're actually not available for that. They're not, you know, I want to say they're not a long-term option. They're, you know, a hit it and quit it kind of person from the vibe I'm getting. And I knew exactly what I was doing. So that they know. And so I am getting that, you know, with that particular card, they know that it's just going to cause, you know, challenges and obstacles, but they're doing it anyway. All right. So, yeah, once again, like I said, we did get a very similar energy coming through the other day for you, Virgo. So, you know, just be very wary of the people that you're interacting with at the moment, especially on, you know, a love connection type of thing. And if your intuition is telling you something, Virgo, there's a reason. You know, trust your intuition, all right? Trust your intuition, Virgo. As always, though, the energies can be flipped. This may be your energy. You know, be careful with other people's hearts if that is your energy, and you know that you are only interested in, you know, quick little hit and quit it's. You know, be open about that. All right. A lot of people are fine with that as long as you're open and honest about that. All right. So, just be careful with other people's hearts, guys. I've been saying this a lot lately to everyone, so it's not just you. I'm not picking on you, Virgo. I'm sorry about another confronting message there. Do leave me a comment and let me know if that resonated for you or not. Everyone that comments will go in the draw for a free personal reading. Also like and subscribe to the channel, guys. But we'll move over to our Libras. Okay, Libra, how are we? Just looking today at what's being hidden from you in love. What's being hidden from Libra in love? Okay. What's being hidden from you in love, Libra? We do have the tree and the anchor. Okay, so this does let me know that the tree is all about self-growth, and then the anchor holds things down, keeps them stable and whatnot. So I do feel as though in this aspect, it's telling us that somebody, whether this is you or somebody you're dealing with, their self-growth, their willingness even to grow and educate themselves is kind of at a standstill at the moment. They're kind of being held down with some personal growth things that they need to focus on, but it's being hidden from them at this stage. So they're kind of not moving, and it's kind of stuck energy coming through that this self-growth is being a bit stuck and stunted, I want to say, being held down, being quite solid, is being hidden. So if this is someone that you're dealing with, they're not facing some self-growth stuff that they need to do. Obviously the same, for you yourself, there's something there where somebody needs to, face something that they do need to face some self-growth, some self-care. They're not doing that at the moment. They're not taking care of themselves in that manner. And worrying about their self-growth, their self-improvement, their self-care. All right, so whether that's you or somebody else, I'm not getting a clear read on whether that is you or somebody else you're attached to, Libra. But we'll have a look and see what the Hidden Truth Oracle has to add. What's being hidden from Libra in love? And obviously it would be some sort of self-growth related to love, some sort of, growing energy. So it could be, somebody not wanting to grow a relationship, a connection, and that not realizing that they're at a bit of a standstill where we're facing that point where we do need to grow, and it's kind of just being hidden at the moment, and they're not facing the fact that we do need to level up or whatever within the connection. So it definitely could be that as well. Libra, what's being hidden from Libra in love, please? Yeah, okay. So we do have I feel you leaving me behind. All right. So one of the people in this connection is facing their self-growth and growing as a person, whereas the other is not. And they do sort of feel that energy of feeling a bit left behind by this other person who is, doing their self-growth, doing their shadow work, improving themselves. And so that's why it's being hidden from them, because they're not willing to face the fact that they need to grow a little bit as well. All right. But they can sort of feel that energy of being left behind. All right. So it's just feeling like a mismatch at the moment. Someone is growing a lot more than the other. Okay, so maybe that's you that has sort of faced your shadow work and is growing as a person, as a partner, as a love potential. But whoever you're connected with, they're sort of not meeting. They're not meeting the same level. They're not facing that. They do need to grow and mature a little bit. All right. But just being near you is intoxicating as well, Libra. So, um, who I feel as though you both are. No. That actually feels more like being around each other is actually what's holding them back from facing their own stuff. Is that they're so wrapped up in the moment and wrapped up in the current connection that they're not actually, I'm getting that vibe of somebody who's putting more into the connection than they're putting into themselves. All right. So I kind of feel like that might be something to do with what's going on there, Libra. All right. But leave a comment and let me know if that resonates for you. Everyone that comments will go in the draw for that free personal reading. Make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel as well. But moving on to our Scorpios. How are we today, Scorpio? Just looking at what's being hidden from you in love. What's being hidden from Scorpio in love, please? Okay, what is currently hidden from you, Scorpio? When it comes to love, we have a masculine energy on the way to you with some good news, and that's currently you're not aware of that. Someone wants to head your way, head in your direction. All right, so the rider does come in with good news. So I feel as though this is someone that wants to connect with you on a love level, but you're not currently aware of that at all. It just feels like you may not even recognize that there's someone even interested in you, to be honest. The masculine, I don't read the genders, so that could just be somebody who is portraying those more masculine traits. It's more someone who is quite strong and powerful in their own right, probably more non-emotional side of things. They come from a place of logic and factual information. Sometimes they can be quite reserved as well, so maybe that's why you have no clue that they're coming towards you, or they're trying to send you signs of some sort that I am interested in you, Scorpio, and it's just because they're coming from a very non-emotional place in the way that they are coming towards you, that they're not realizing that they're not being blunt enough, I feel, and they're not actually, they're trying to say, but I've got this good news that I like you, Scorpio, but they're not, they're coming in slow too with, usually the rider is a very fast energy, but this particular deck, we've got the snail there. So they're kind of a bit unsure and a bit unsteady on how they're coming towards you. I feel as though they're being quite reserved in the way that they're coming towards you. And so that's probably why you're not aware at all. I do feel it's a very hidden trying to come towards you, but it's a very hidden, a hidden energy. So they're kind of I feel as though this person just doesn't know exactly how to show you in a way that you actually would understand. But we'll have a look at the oracle. Okay, what's being hidden from Scorpio in love? What's being hidden from Scorpio in love, please? Yeah, okay. This is why they're having so much trouble coming towards you, Scorpio. I am not available. You are putting off this energy of I'm not available. I'm not even I'm just getting that energy of someone who's just like, walking through somewhere just like la 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 la, off in their own little planet, not even available to notice what's going on around them, that someone is trying to present themselves to you, Scorpio. I feel as though this is you being very off with the fairies, and not even realizing that someone is actually trying to show you that they want more from you, or they're interested in you. All right, you're kind of giving off this vibe of I'm not even available. Like they may even think that you are already connected to somebody because you're not paying attention to anyone around you, I feel, Scorpio. We also have I will wait for a sign from you. So they are trying to wait for you to give them a bit of a sign that all of a sudden you are actually paying attention to them. I'm just getting that vibe. It's like they feel as though you're not even paying any attention to them, and so how can they come towards you if you're not even going to see them, sort of vibe that it's that vibe of you walking through somewhere being all like la 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 off on your own little planet, and someone over there going, hey, Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. and you're just like, la, 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 didn't even see them. And then, you know, they're like, how do I get Scorpio's attention? I have no clue. So just be aware of that, Scorpio. Someone is trying to get your attention. They're just they're not quite sure how to do it in a way that you will actually pay attention. You do seem to be a little bit you know, off with the fairies with your energy and not paying attention to these things around you that are trying to come towards you, Scorpio. Very interesting. Leave me a comment and let me know if that resonates with you. Everyone that comments will go in the draw for a free personal reading as well. So do make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and keep updated about that. But for now, we'll move on to our Sagittarians. Sagittarius. What is being hidden from Sagittarius in love, please? Okay, so I do have here, Sagittarius, the birds as well as the snake, all right? So I've got two different messages coming through. So for some of you, I've got the message coming through that someone wants to have a conversation with you about, can we get physical, Sagittarius? They're really wanting to approach you and be like, hey, Sagittarius, I want to have a bit of a physical fling with you, Sagittarius. So if that's for some of you, but I am getting another message here, which is for others. So I'm feeling that they're two very separate messages. So, you know, take what resonates and leave the rest, guys. You know, because the other message I am getting is that this is actually some sort of gossip and deception card coming through, because, you know, it can be a straightforward message of conversations and, you know, physical intimacy, but I am actually getting this second message with the other keywords for these cards, which is, yeah, gossip and that chitter chatter and then some sort of deception. All right, so this is what's being hidden from you, is that there is some, and I think that's what the deception is, right? Is that you are listening, you've heard some gossip or a rumor about somebody, or this vice versa. It can go both ways, all right? This may be somebody connected to your energy. There's a gossip circulating, some sort of gossip or rumor circulating, all right? And I feel as though the person has deceived themselves into thinking that that is true, okay? And that's the deception. That whatever this rumor is, it's unfounded. It doesn't feel factual. It's not a fact. It's a rumor. It's a gossip. But someone over here is believing that as the truth, and that's what's deceiving. That's what the deception is that, oh, they're presuming that this gossip is true, but it's not. All right. So if you are interested in someone, because this also does have a lot of passion and desire. All right. So this is someone that, you know, if this is you that's heard this rumor or this gossip about somebody, it's somebody that you're probably actually, you know, you do feel some sort of physical desire for this person. Be aware that that gossip is probably not based in truth. You know, I feel as though there's a rumor about somebody that may not be true. Okay, so it's very, very interesting. So just be aware that, yeah, whatever that rumor is, I really don't think that it's the truth. You know, okay, that's what we have. Like I said, take what resonates, guys. That was two separate messages. All right. Okay, Sagittarius. What's being hidden from Sagittarius in love? Pardon? Okay, so for the first message where it was the physical, someone wants to have a conversation with you about, let's get physical. I want to feel that way again. So it may be somebody you already have been physical with, and they're wanting to, you know, go back through the motions of getting back into Sagittarius's little world. All right, they want to feel that way again. They are very interested in, even if they haven't, even if you haven't been with this person on a physical, intimate kind of level, they're thinking about how great it would be, and they want to feel that with you in reality. They may have had a dream about you or something like that, and they want to feel that again, but in reality. All right. Now for that second message, where it was, that rumor or gossip, all right. I bury myself in work to forget you, all right. So if you are the person that has heard this rumor, you are trying to, push that away and not and ignore the fact that you are, physically attracted to this person or desirous of this person. You are trying to ignore it. All right. For some of you, this may be a work connection. It might be a connection through work somehow as well, since we do have, burying yourself in work. All right. So trying to distract yourself from that person because you're believing the rumor is true, and so you're trying to sort of get away from that energy. Whereas I don't feel as though there's a need to. Like I said, I feel as though that rumor is not true at all, Sagittarius. So, unless you hear it from the horse's mouth, do not believe it. All right. And even then sometimes. But leave me a comment and let me know if you do resonate with which side of that you resonate with. But everyone that comments will go in the draw for a free personal reading as well. We'll be drawing that soon, so don't forget to like and subscribe to keep updated. But moving on to our Capricorns. How are we today, Capricorn? Just looking at what's being hidden from you in love. What's being hidden from our Capricorns in love, please? Okay, Capricorn, what is being hidden from you is that somebody is taking a journey towards you. They're going to cover some distance. They're traveling towards you, starting a journey towards you. I feel as though this ship, and it is the ship energy there. I feel as though this is someone trying to, bring their ship to the port of Capricorn. They're trying to dock in, because we do also have the key here as well. So the key is, they're trying to unlock the door. They're really trying to open the port of Capricorn to them, so that they can have some success with you. They are trying to get closer to you, Capricorn. Basically, they may be needing to physically travel in order to come see you, or it may just be talking about, covering a distance, you know, non-physically, like metaphorically. They may have to cover some sort of distance in order to start a journey with you. But we do see starting journeys, we do see starting a brand new adventure, we do see unlocking the door, opening the door, those sorts of vibes with the key there as well. The key is very successful, so they're wanting success with you, and they're wanting, with both of these cards, a lot of good fortune actually, because sometimes we see, the ship is loaded with cargo and it's trying to come on into your port, like I said, and you're here, being very I feel like you're being very careful of which ships you let in, and they're waiting for you to unlock, and open yourself up a little bit to them and allow them to come on in. But that's why it's being hidden from you, because the energy is that they're wanting to come towards you. They're not actually doing anything about it as of yet, because they are sort of waiting for you to unlock an opportunity, or open up a little bit more, so that they can sort of zoom on in with that ship energy. All right. But yeah, like I said, both of those are very successful opportunity cards and good fortune cards. So open yourself up. You might be surprised, Capricorn. Even I feel like for a lot of the Capricorns, that's just opening your heart in general, opening yourself up to the idea of love, even for some of you. All right, Capricorn, what's being hidden from Capricorn in love, please? But yeah, you've got your heart under lock and key, Capricorn. Unlock it. All right. Sorry, I was just getting that intuitively. Capricorn, what's being hidden from Capricorn in love, please? Yeah, look at you, Capricorn. I bury myself in work to forget you, trying to distract yourself, from the whole idea of love at the moment. You're really just trying to focus on other things, and I feel as though it's a distraction technique, trying to, forget the fact that maybe I do want love. So open your heart up to love at the moment, Capricorn. You'll be surprised. All right. And I left when I saw you with someone. So that's a very interesting energy. So you may be interested in someone and actually feel as though they're connected to somebody else. They may actually be connected to somebody else. But I feel for a lot of you, this is, you know, that ship trying to come in, but seeing that you're not necessarily with someone, but seeing that you're doing whatever you can to avoid love at this time. I feel that they're seeing that you're very distracted, and so they're kind of, that I'm just getting the vibe of that ship going, okay, I'm coming into Capricorn. Oh, they're busy. Okay. Coming into Capricorn. Oh no, they're with someone else right now. They're in a meeting. I can't talk to them. That's the vibe I'm getting from that, Capricorn. So open up your heart, Capricorn. That's the best advice I can give you at this time. But if you leave a comment and let me know if that resonates or not, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. We'll be drawing that very soon, guys, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel as well. But moving on to Aquarius. How are we today, Aquarius? Just looking at what's being hidden from Aquarius in love. What's being hidden from Aquarius in love, please? Okay, Aquarius, for some reason, the thing that's being hidden from you is that you are about to enter a new chapter in love. Okay, so whether you are already connected to somebody or not, you're about to start a brand new chapter. Could be a whole new story, a whole new book for some of you there, in love. We do have the heart there with that book. So that really does talk about, love, romance, unconditional love. And we, with the book, we do see sort of new chapters, starting new stories, introducing new characters, all those sorts of lovely vibes. So that's being hidden from you at the moment. So you may feel as though, oh, there's no love, no improvement, no next chapter is happening for me, no new love is happening for me, but it actually is about to. That's being hidden from you. So for some reason it's being hidden, but it will, when I'm seeing this coming through as hidden energy, it's definitely going to be revealed pretty soon, I feel, for you, Aquarius. You'll know about that very soon. I do feel for a lot of you, this is some sort of level up. Some sort of new chapter, so like a level up, an evolution of a pre-existing connection. So for some of you, that may be things like, taking a friendship to the next level. If you're already in a connection, moving on to whatever the next level is for you guys. Some sort of extra chapter. The story's not over yet. All right. Okay, what's being hidden from Aquarius in love, please? What's being hidden from Aquarius in love? Okay, so I feel like this is this energy here is probably you, Aquarius. My life is not as together as it seems. So that's probably why you cannot see these new chapter in love coming for you, because you feel as though it's not together. You haven't got everything. You haven't got all your ducks in a row. So nothing's coming together for you. It's a bit of that negative thinking coming through here a little bit, actually, Aquarius, that you feel as though things aren't together as they should be, but what should be is relative. So my life is not as together as it seems. So you are, you're feeling as though it's just not going to happen, I feel, and that you're not going to get all the things, all you're not going to get all the things together, but you really are. It's right there in your energy. But we also have this particular card. So I do feel for a lot of you, this new chapter in love is someone that you may already have in your life in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, it could be a friendship evolving, could be someone you're already connected to, but we do see just being near you is intoxicating. All right. So they are near you. They are probably physically near you in some form already, and they are actually, you know, they're it's like you're drawing them in, and they're really going to start this new chapter with you soon. I do feel as though, you know, when we see that intoxicating energy, it's like that moth to a flame. You can't sort of stop it. It's magnetic, and it just sort of, they're drawn to you in some strong sort of way. All right, but let me know in the comments if that resonated for you. Everyone that comments will go in the draw for a free personal reading. So make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel as well, and keep updated about that. But moving on to our Pisces. How are we today, Pisces? Looking at what's being hidden from Pisces in love. What's being hidden from Pisces in love, please? Okay, just clarify that for me, please. Can I please just get clarity for Pisces? What's being hidden from Pisces in love? Clarity, please. All right. Okay, so the clarity I have gotten for that is the tree energy. All right. So that does show us that whether this is your energy or somebody else's you're connected to, Pisces, there's an issue with self and the self growth and the way that someone is, you know, growing, educating themselves about how to, you know, focus on themselves or focus on self development, those kinds of things. Because what we are seeing here is we do have the home card and the whip card. All right. So the home card does talk about, you know, safety and security and, you know, family life, whereas the whip card is all about, you know, trouble, tension, drama, you know, all that sort of stuff, conflict. So it kind of lets me know that the conflict is related to this person's inner stability, their inner security, it definitely could even be their physical home life, their family life. You know, that is a bit, you know, it's feeling a bit unstable, a lot of tension and trouble coming through here, you know, a lot of conflict. It feels like conflict within self. So it's conflict within self with that clarity coming through as self. So it's just their own, I feel for majority of them, this is, you know, a big trouble, conflict within themselves, within their own inner stability and their sense of, like stability as well. So this, I don't feel as though this is you, Pisces. I feel that this is, you know, someone that is in your energy, Pisces. And I do feel as though they are a lot more troubled than you may think. They are actually, I don't want to be harsh, but they're feeling quite unstable. Like, well, you know, stability is one of the keywords for this card, and then we've got the trouble of that. So the troubled stability. So, you know, in instability, unstable. They do feel very untethered. Okay, so this may be someone acting quite irrationally, you know, trying to cause conflict, fighting with you, Pisces, and it's all coming from their self. It's within themselves. They're unstable within themselves. So if you've got someone around you who is just trying to cause conflict or cause drama for you, Pisces, just try to remember that it is their own inner stability that's causing these problems, and because they can't keep themselves stable, it's having this flow-on effect to the people around them. So I do feel as though that's someone. I just keep getting the same word, unstable. I'm sorry if it's not the most flattering word, but it's unstable, like emotions, and I just feel as someone making rash decisions, they may have a very unstable home life going on. You know, they may even not have a home at this time. I'm feeling that it definitely could be, you know, trouble with living, you know, physical home, like living where they're living. There may be some trouble there. They may be having trouble with family, all those sorts of things. But it's majority of it is all within themselves, and that's where the trouble is being started. So that's why we are seeing some sort of you know, emotional play off, flow back coming from this person. All right, Pisces. What's been hidden from Pisces in love, please? Okay, so I'm kind of still feeling that instability coming from this person because, you know I crossed the line with you, Pisces. They know that they've you know, crossed a line with you, that there's something that they've done or said or acted that is crossing a line, crossing your boundaries. They've pushed your boundaries, and it does feel as though you know, it's coming from, once again, this instability. But then they're kind of flipping and they're saying, but we will be together again. So, and I'm not going to lie, Pisces, it feels as though this is someone that you don't want to be with. It does feel like Pisces is saying, no, we won't. Whereas this person has it in their mind that we will be together again. It's fine, Pisces. We'll be, and maybe that's where the you know, the unstable and the fact, like the need for growth for this person. They need to realize that you're, you know, they've got a troubled idea of this. It's they're not being honest with themselves. They're not realizing that, you know, that they're aware that they crossed the line, but they're not realizing that it means that this might not be the case. You know, it feels like they're trying to keep doing this. It does feel like somebody that will continue to cross the line with you because they've got it in their head that they will be together with you again, Pisces. But, you know, for majority of you, I do feel as though this is someone that you're not actually interested in being with. But we are getting that it is, you know, past energy here as well, Pisces. So, you know, they're not there's some instability within themselves that they're not facing, and you know, who's to say? You know, energy always does shift and change. You may be together with this person again, but I feel like right now Pisces is saying, no, I will not. All right, so that's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. Make sure you leave me a comment and let me know if that resonated for you. Obviously, welcome to check your other placements. Everyone that does comment will go in the draw for a free personal reading. So do make sure you like and subscribe to the channel to keep updated about that. But thank you all so much for your support so far, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.